Hello everybody and welcome back to the Fire Emblem Path of Radiance Footlock playthrough. Now, I need to take care of some bookkeeping from the last part. Off screen, I decided to give Boyd an iron bow, largely because I forgot that there were Raven Lagoos in this chapter, and that would make this chapter a lot easier as this chapter gets a bit chaotic. I decided to give my stat boosters out, as I forgot to do that on screen in the last chapter. I gave the Seraph Robe that we got in the last chapter to Nephany, and I gave the secret book that we got to Braum. Largely because I think his skill is lacking just a little bit, and I wanted to push it up to where he's a bit more accurate. With that out of the way, let's get started, shall we? And Leth is transforming. Hence why she's in the back. Now, Ike, forward, Z-Hark, over here, just wait, and Mordecai, smite Ike. Let's get this out of the way. This is how you get to Astrid on turn 1. This is important if you're playing on any of the harder difficulties like Difficult or even Maniac, but that's a subject for a different day. Anywho, we have Astrid, who is of the house, but yeah, bit of a blue blood, as I can detect. Regardless, happy to have anybody, even if it's largely for your items. Astrid, talk to Gautry. This is how you re-recruit Gautry. Astrid has to talk to her, as he will not join if Ike talks to him. Regardless, Gautry being the ever-smooth and present ladies' man. It seems like they're going to fight by each other's side. And, yeah, Gautry's acting swimmingly. I'm gonna get the nah, I'm gonna follow my rules. Minimal combat as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which means I want to park Astrid right here, ideally. Mostly to avoid that, and then I'm gonna get her onto the actual ship afterwards. But that Night Ward, it's going on Braum, absolutely. I'm gonna have somebody else take the Iron Bow. Probably Mordecai whenever I move him up. Or I might just trade it into him. We'll see. But for now, that's Braum. Let's get everybody else moved up, shall we? Starting with Nephany. And then Leth should, yeah. Then everybody else is kind of just going to have to pile in behind. I think because Rolf has the longer movement range and a longbow, he should end up here. Ileana here. I'll probably just move south beside Volk. Reese. Oh god, Reese, you need to move up really far. But in the meantime, Ward on south, just so that way I can get Reese some extra experience. The Ward staff is really useful for getting Reese experience, not gonna lie. And that should be everybody. I could have Gautry talk to Ike right now, but I don't think it's worth it. Also, Gautry is still a boss at tanking damage. He still takes 0 damage from these guys. Granted, using an Iron Lance, so I'm not sure how much of a difference that makes. I'm actually just gonna have... I think for this turn I'll leave Gautry where he is, but I'd normally park him. But I think after this turn, I'm just going to park him on the tile where the objective is to not let people get to. As that's an auto game over if that objective is reached. And King Nasala, interesting. King Kilvis, oh, so he's the leader of the Ravens. Interesting. But they're attacking a Benyon ship instead of the Crimean Princess ship, so right now they're no better than pirates. No triple the rates. No ludicrous amount of gold is worth so much. And deferred payments. But yep. Nisala is going to abuse the opportunity, that is for sure. I don't blame him for abusing the opportunity. Ike the tank, as per usual. In the meantime, the Benyon soldiers are going to go after, or excuse me, the Daein soldiers are going after the Benyon soldiers, seeing as how they have the numbers advantage. Although, Benyon soldiers hit quite a bit harder back. Meanwhile, mobilization of troops takes some time. If I can basically... Oh, very nice. If I can pierce a hole into the leftmost gangplank really quickly, I'll be quite happy. Actually, I might park Ike on the objective, seeing as how he has no more EXP to gain, and he's basically done his job for the chapter. And I'll use Gotchery just as my subtle helper. In the meantime, as nice, that soldier is doing overtime at the moment. I think it's gonna be for the best if I probably do it like that and just slowly get everybody up. In the meantime, a lot of other people are going to start taking their turn. I really wish there weren't other units, but this is also a defense chapter and it makes a lot of sense. Mostly because they're going to EXP steal quite a lot. And that's just how I feel about it. It's also interesting to see the generics wearing white. Ike, park your butt right here. Meanwhile, everybody else, Rolf. Rolf, this longbow will kill this dude, no problem. And there's a lot of units to take care of here in just a moment. As said earlier, Astrid, get over here and just trade the iron bow into Mordecai. Ileana. I think... maybe not with Zapper, but I would like to use Thunder on something. Rom, how far can you move? Now, the question is, with the sharp stick, you can't exactly kill. Okay. Nephany, can you double to kill any of these guys? Yes, you can. I might not even need the halberd. Yeah. I'll do it on this dude, then. As I think that'll be the best point of attack. Ileana, that's as far as you can go, which means that's better to use Thunder here. Just normal Thunder, anyways. And then, let's see. Boyd, can you do anything? Not this turn. Good to know. In the meantime, Leth, I'm gonna have you take care of this side, aptly. I want to try and make sure that the archers are mostly gone, as archers can be the worst. Braum, how far can you move? I could tag team, I think, with the sharp stick. Gotchery, don't miss. And then I can park Braum in front of the gangplank, which means that this strategy is going to work out pretty okay. Yeah. Iron Lance, it'll get the job done. I forget, did I equip the Night Ward? I think I did. But let's see. Yes, I did. Okay. Volk, I want you to go around the left side as you're the stronger of the two. Soth, you take the right. Mordecai, Smite Reese. I think everybody is perfectly healthy. I'm better off just healing the Benyon soldiers at this point. And Boyd, get into the slot. I think I'm better off just waiting instead of trying to shove Ileana. Z-Hark. Yeah, you can kill. I'm probably going to use the Steel Sword just because it's a bit more accurate. I looked it up in between recordings finally. It's pronounced either Z-Hark or Zahark, so because either one works, I'm going to be saying Zahark more often than not, but just letting you know now. In the meantime, we have an enemy phase to go through. And a bit of a long one. Ouch. Well, it's a good thing I don't care about the Benyon soldiers. Meanwhile, this dude. just gonna abuse that opportunity and kill that dude. Meanwhile, Braum, be a tank. Normal Iron Lance. Maybe I should have equipped the Sharp Stick after all. I think that would have been a kill, but hey, who knows. No damage to Braum. Very nicely done. Meanwhile, Zahark. Very nicely done. Okay. Somebody can pick up the kill. Probably Rolf. In the meantime, Braum the tank. No damage whatsoever. At least taken. Lots of damage being dealt, on the other hand. Although I might need Rolf to take care of the other things. Namely the Ravens. Yeah, kill steal, but I'm not going to complain at the moment. And that should be another kill steal. Well, that simultaneously both makes my life easier and harder. I gotta be careful of your range. You have a longbow? So it's on the space of the javelin, dude. Since none of my characters are hurting, but I can't reach that far. Huh. Mordecai, I'm just gonna have you shove Reese, and we'll see how far you can move after that. Okay, that puts me right beside Nephany, as it currently stands. So, Nephany, I need you to get warded, as I'm gonna put you in range of this guy. Ooh, that javelin's not great. You can kill, and then Nephany can take up. How much resistance do you got? And are both these dudes fire dudes? No, both of you wield thunder. Okay, that's good to know. Claw, as that's what it's there for. And then I'm fairly sure I'm just gonna have Nephany move in behind. And please don't miss. Thank you. And pick up the kill. Leth will be fine. Rolf. I can't hit with the longbow, so what I'm going to do instead... How much damage can I deal with it? Not that much. Void. Well, I don't want to move Braum, and I have a lot of enemies to deal with up here, so let's see. You're almost at full HP, but I think, yeah, Ileana can double, so that's how I'm going to take care of him. And I think Zahark has the Lagoon Slayer. I'll double check here in a moment. As I didn't change his inventory between parts. Ooh, and he's fast enough to double. That's good to know, if that's the case. Like it is. Very nicely done. Let's shove Zahark, and that's a coin. Okay then. Huh. Well, I don't think it's gonna matter a whole lot unless I can use the iron bow to attack this dude. Fridge. It's actually a point off. That's sad. So in the meantime, Rolf. Silencer is actually not strong enough. Oh, that's not good. So I think that then therefore means Rolf's bow, not quite strong enough. Steel bow, one short. Silencer it is. I'm gonna take care of the archer, and then I'll have Boyd take care of the dude. But in the meantime, treasure chest number 1. Killer bow. Very nice. That'll definitely go on Rolf at some point. In the meantime, iron axe on this dude. Yeah, this dude. I think. Or should I have it on this dude? Probably this dude, yeah. Especially since he's got a javelin. And boop. And Gotri, you can move over here as there's nobody else. Steel lance. Oh, boo. You dodged. I think the crows are programmed to go after treasure chests, so I think he's going to move to the far right here in a moment. If not, he's going to attack somebody. That's an Elfire Tome, and Astrid's down here. Okay, so that's the person who I haven't moved yet. In the meantime, I think that's it, so let's move on to the next enemy phase. Gotri. Or Braum. No damage. Oh, I think I may have forgotten to move Braum too. That was bad. Meanwhile, Nephany. Ward, coming in handy. In the meantime. Ooh, very nice. I love my crits. Always nice to see them. And, yep. Attacking the Benyon soldier, who actually missed. That's impressive. Also, Reese. Don't die, please. I think even if he got doubled, he would have lived, so that's nice. In the meantime, Braum. Ouch. And he's actually fast enough to double, so that's good. I think I have my turn mapped out pretty well. As I think it's gonna, no matter what I do, start off with killing him. Braum. In this case, I want you to worry about this dude. And then smash, which is then lethal. Very nicely done. Gotri. I actually want you to shove Braum forward. Rolf. Silencer is not quite a kill, but I think Ilyana... I'll have Ilyana soften him up. Oh, never mind. Kill. With the nice thunder. Let's see. She's got 16 speed. How fast is the boss? 14, and that longbow's not weighing him down at all. So I think what I'll do instead is I want my halberd. Halberd's a nice weapon. And I'm probably going to move Leth around to attack some other characters. Meanwhile, level up Nephany, as she gains some magic. But other than that, it's actually a reasonable level up. Kind of wish her strength went up, but I'm not complaining. Norris, how much damage do you take? Not that much. Although, you don't move, which is the one good news. Or one piece of good news. And that's a longsword. It's an alright weapon. In the meantime, Mordecai might Volk up and move over here. Reese, I don't want you to be in any danger, at least right now. So heal up Zihark, which is very useful. I don't have Vantage, so I'm probably gonna want to. How much damage can Boyd do with an iron bow? 18 is lethal. Okay. Meanwhile, unless I get double that, I should be okay. Wait, I'm gonna have Boyd just move up behind, right here. And Rolf, what can I have you do? I think I'll have Rolf move up in behind instead. Yeah. And Rolf's bow. Oh, I probably could have gone for a different plan. Oh well. Hindsight's 20/20. In the meantime, I'll just pray for a crit. He's actually up to like Sheenon crit levels. Yep. Very nicely done, Rolf. And until other things start coming up, I think I should be okay. In the meantime, Norris, let's get you killed. Let's get you dead as we work our way up. Level up Braum. Let's see. Very nicely done. Okay. Strength and defense, I'll take it. Meanwhile, he's going to try and cut us down. More like snipe us down. And Reese. I completely forgot this dude was there. Also, nice dodge. I am being very lucky. In the meantime, I think Zahark is just going to kill anything except for maybe the Axeman that comes up to him. Long live Zahark. Go Zahark. That is for sure. Oh, nope, didn't get that dude. Alright. Leth. Ouch. In the meantime, slaughtering the weaklings, as it were. And Reese just doing his job. Nothing happened, and more crows here to plunder things. Okay, Nephany, how much damage do you deal? Alright, so first off, Leth. Nephany, I think what I want to do with you, Javelin. No, not quite strong enough. Damn. Steel Lance would get the job done, but the Halberd's more accurate, so that's what I'm... Oh, wow. I missed Norris. That's actually kind of impressive. In the meantime, Braum. Or rather, I should probably kill this dude first. So I'm certainly done with it. Level up Ileana. Let's see. Skill and defense are okay, kind of crummy. Was really hoping your magic would go up. In the meantime, Rolf, use your bow. Very nicely done. And level up Rolf. Maybe he'll finally start getting a good level up. Fingers crossed. Hey, he actually got strength, and he actually leveled up his luck and defense. Very nicely done, Rolf. Maybe I won't have to give him all the stat boosters on the map. I'm being a bit harsh. In the meantime, Boyd, I'll have you. Let's just go in and attack this dude, as I think that's the best call. And this over here is Lagoo's Axe, which is not going to be very useful for this chapter, that's for sure. Can the Steel Axe? Nah. I'm just going to pray on the Killing Edge and that I get a crit. Like that. Level up Zahark. Let's see. Ooh, just HP. To be fair, he had a run of very great level ups, so I can't complain too heavily. He was running very good with his level ups. Sharp Stick. Let's see. That's 2 hits over turns, I believe. Meanwhile, Braum takes no damage. I'm just going to shove Ileana. 1, 2, 3. Can't reach that tile, so Mordecai, if I can. So what I need to do then is 1, 2, 3, so move Soth up here, I think. 1, 2, and 3 would be that, yep. That should be Soth out of Norris's range. And then that's it. As that should be everybody. Meanwhile, they saw I was going to take the time to try and get the treasure. But for now, you might actually want to leave the treasure on the map, but that is up to you. I'll probably leave one treasure chest on the map until the second to last turn, because then you can start attacking the ravens for their items in particular. Or not items, but for experience, instead of for actually combat purposes. Meanwhile, I was about to say, if this guy's kill steals, I'm going to be very upset, as I've been trying to set up that kill for a while. Meanwhile, Halberd, kill this dude. Please. Thank you. There goes Norris. Longbow, send it to the convoy. In the meantime, let's not get south in that dude's range. Nice speed wing. I'm going to use the Iron Lance, as is effectively just slightly weaker sharp stick at this point. Meanwhile, I'm going to take very special cautions, particularly with first a Cult Scroll, not that it's going to be used for a while. Rolf, I need you over here. Boyd, items, Iron Axe. Reese, move over here. And I'm just gonna shove with Gautry, so that should keep you out of harm's way. In the meantime, just gonna wait there. Leth, you're ready for bonus experience on the next part, but I'm not sure how likely that is to come. And that should keep Rolf safe. And I will end the turn, I guess. I got nothing else to do. Meanwhile, we have other birds, but with that said, it's a little bit interesting to see that there's the Apostle ship, and it seems like we have the Hawks. Meanwhile, tempting as the opportunity is, they're not scavengers. They will fight with honor. Interesting. So Tabarn was watching this. Seems quite important. In the meantime, I need to kill that Hawk. And I think the rest, yeah, they're gonna leave early. Never mind. In the meantime, I'm gonna kill the Hawk in the next part, unless these guys are gonna actually fight. Or on the next turn, I should say. Yep. Ethne. Braum. You can actually, hilariously, get an attack as long as Boyd or Rolf doesn't kill. I'd have to do some math, but I think it's just better to use the steel bow. Yeah. Just to get them weakened up. Eliana already leveled up. I could bonus experience you up, but I don't think I'm going to be getting any from this chapter, if I remember how it hands out bonus experience. So instead, Steel Lance on this dude. And, oh, never mind. That puts you in perfect range for bonus experience. Boyd, move over here. Braum, please don't miss. That's all I gotta say. Use the normal Iron Lance. Oh, that's a crit. You would have killed no matter what. And level up Braum. Please get some speed. That's all I ask. Very nicely done, Braum. I wish your skill would also go up, but I'm not complaining. I'm also not sure who to give the energy drop to at the moment, but I think it might end up going to Rolf, since he's a bit lower on strength than I would like, but we'll see. The energy drop is probably the most fluid and easiest to go around to other characters' item of all of them. As for the other speed wing, it's a little bit more of a toss-up on who to give it to, but for now, there's nothing else to do, and I think these ravens are just going to flee, which ends the map. In the meantime, it seems like there's more Pegasus Knights and another Falcon Knight. It seems that we're done with the chapter. And they saw us cursing everything. Time to go. And dust is settled. And they have an odd job. But they serve Daein. But who knows? It's interesting to see that. And the Apostle's missing. Gosh darn it. We were just trying to have a good chapter. Meanwhile, go find the Apostle. In the meantime, it's time to go find her. That's alright, Dame Knight. Interesting. Could have ended up on the enemy ship or the ally ship. In this case, it was the ally ship, but nobody knows what the Apostle looks like, as they assume that she's an older woman. But, as we're gonna find out, we're gonna find that out, what she looks like here and now. It's nice to also be told things frankly. But there's a child stowing away here. Interesting. Probably some aristocrat's daughter. Maybe slipped over from the Benyon ship. Who knows? Well, we can't leave her. Meanwhile, I'm fine. Sanaki. Sanaki. I forget how it's pronounced in Radiant Dawn. I'll look it up. As her name is definitely said during some of the narrated parts. Meanwhile, she just said the Crimean princess. But yeah, that happens. What are you doing? Just hush up and hold me. There's my sister. She can heal up that foot of yours straight up. We're supposed to be looking for some sort of apostle person. I think enough other people are looking. I'd much rather help you be injured first. In that case, I accept your help. Perhaps she is the apostle. And she's quite the cutie. I'm not going to disagree, but at the same time... Wow, Titania. Maybe she bumped her head too. She's been mumbling complete gibberish since picked up. Which is a bit weird. Prepare for what? Empress of Benyon, I'm the apostle, the voice of the goddess. So that's why she's been acting all hoity-toity. In reality, there is a reason why she's so young. And she has very great attendance, not going to lie. I beg your forgiveness indeed. Let's focus on our rescuers. As a reward for rescuing me, I'd like to invite you to visit the court, eh? Interesting. Interesting. Princess Elincia's bodyguards, I presume. Well, she's at least quite courteous. And she's being nice to us. I can't wait for the stark contrast in the next part, whenever we get to that. Ooh boy. Meanwhile, commander of the Pegasus Knights, Cien, the capital of Benyon. Cien's actually a very important place in this universe, mostly because it hosts the Tower of the Goddess Ashera. Not important now, but it probably will be later. Anywho, no bonus experience, but no problem. We got every item that I came here for, and that's all she wrote. Thank you for watching, everybody. Please hit the like, comment, and subscribe buttons, as well as hit the notification bell to stay up to date. I'll see you in the next part.